case you've forgotten my name. This session is a couple more tips on turning around a business that is distressed or suffering from cash flow issues. So just two tips today. Important thing now is for you to please press the subscribe button to listen to more and watch more of my videos in the future. If you'd like to do that, please press a like, or if you don't like it, please don't do anything. And please make a comment to contribute towards our discussion about turning around a business. So without further ado, here we go. And don't forget to subscribe. A classic little test regarding thinking outside the box is this one. We have a box here. We have the dots, and the trick is to join the dots all together, all the dots all together, using 4 lines only, and your pen must not leave the paper. So typically we'll do this, do that, but of course we've still got one dot missing. We've completed the box, but we haven't connected all the dots. So we have to think differently. So what do we mean when we say thinking outside the box? It's a bit of a cliche, I guess. It's used a lot. But what does it really mean? And, you know, sometimes it's hard to think outside the box when you're in it and the lid is shut. What it means is thinking differently, thinking more creatively. And to do that, it might mean getting out of your environment, mentally, emotionally, and possibly even physically. Some of our best thoughts occur early in the morning when we're not in the office or in the factory. They occur when we least expect it. We might be out walking the dog, doing something in the garden, and we're suddenly inspired with a thought about the business. And that is thinking outside the box, because we're away from it. We're not confined by the space of the business environment that we're sitting in. And we're not surrounded by the day-to-day issues and problems and the telephone calls and the continual interruptions and the need to get on with the next task at hand. So thinking outside the box is trying to be different in the way we look at things, looking at the exceptions, looking at the things that are not so obvious, brainstorming, looking at what might be considered sometimes to be the stupid things, the things that other people might advise us to look at. We think, no, you don't know our business. You can't, we can't do that. Or perhaps you can. It's sometimes hard to do, but it can be achieved by people working in the business to think objectively. Another option, of course, is to engage with somebody like me, or another advisor, or your incumbent advisor working with your business, or a colleague from another enterprise, to look at your business and make commentary. But listen to him or her and consider the advice. And let's not have those closed doors of, we can't do that, we've tried it, we've done it before. Because, you know, there's always a solution to every problem. So that's my take on thinking outside of the box. So here we are, we're going to think outside the box. So here's our line, and we go outside the box, we come this way, outside the box again, back into the box, and away we go. So we have successfully connected all the dots by moving away from that square, by not thinking within the square, by thinking outside of the square. So perhaps you should be thinking outside the square rather than thinking outside of the box. Another methodology or tool that I've used going way back to when I was an industrial engineer in Manchester, based on a poem by Rudyard Kipling. Part of the poem reads as follows: I keep 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I knew. Their names are what and why and when and how and where
and who. Now, this is something that quite often editors used to tell their journalists and reporters to use when they were going out to cover a story. Answer those 6 questions. And I think that is quite useful when you're looking at a business scenario where you're looking to make improvements, to use those these particular questions. And if we break these down one by one, so the first thing to describe is the activity itself, and we've had a commentary. What is the activity that we're looking to analyse? Why? What is the purpose of this activity? What's its objective? Do we really need it? That's what we're saying. Sometimes you'll find that there's no clear objective, or that it doesn't really add any value to the business or contribute anything. So this is probably the most important question to ask. One that our children frequently ask us, of course, is why, Daddy? Why, Mummy? Why? The second thing, the third thing is when is it done? Is it regular and frequent, or only occasional? This will affect its importance. If it's only occasional, do we really need to do it? What's its impact upon the business? Or how much interference does it cause? How is it done? What methods do we use? Are they efficient? Can they be done better? Can they be done more effectively? Can they have more of an impact? Do they make a difference? And where is it done? Is it in the right place? Is it being done by the right people? Is it near to or next to the previous stage in the process? And if not, why not? Is it part of the internal supply chain? Is there a natural transfer of data, of information between this activity and the previous and the subsequent activities? So, where is it being done? Where is it being carried out? Is it at the right place? And of course, who does it? How many people are involved in it? And how much of their time is being consumed? Once you've done all this, then I think you're in a position then to start analysing and questioning. A, do we need this activity? And B, can we improve on its effectiveness in our organisation? But always the key first question is, do we need this particular piece of activity or work? So, 2 tips there that I hope you find useful. If you'd like more information on anything that I've discussed in this particular video or in previous videos, do not hesitate to contact me either by telephone or you can email me on the details which will follow. In the meantime, see you again soon.